there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. But still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Till we friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. But still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Till we friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch, and we're back top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked on the line, a special good evening to you. Well, a bit just fixing up myself. All those of you who are locked on all over the world. You know, I want to say a special hello to all the great advertisers out there. All the great advertisers, especially. Oh, from next week, we won't have Joe and Janet again. They have gone to another level. So the same company, they have in fact, they have a security company coming with Caribbean Safety Products. Well, they are into securities also, and we need to say, in fact, they have a big, well, they're really great with that. So they're coming out next week. I want to say a special good evening, and we must acknowledge our advertisers, people who make this hour possible. As someone said, I mean, it costs a lot to get on my show because of my viewership. That is something that nobody can beat. Nobody in Trinidad and Tobago can really beat. You understand? And let Adams Optical know I am coming Shogunas. I will be in Shogunas to do a live for him between now and Monday. We're going to do a live. So Adams Optical is now in Shogunas at Montrose Main Road, 91 Montrose Main Road. The biggest optical store in Shogunas with over 1,000 frames. I know what that means. I'll have to get them to have giveaways because, I want to get something from the people. I want to get something from the viewers. Specials. They're going to have giveaways from Monday. So Adams and I will chat over the weekend. Also, I want to say a special hello to O Snacks. Story of my life. Every box I touch, it always empty. All right? Okay, now that thing in this. Yeah. O Snacks. So make sure when you go to extra food, you get O Snacks. Also, they have your chocolate chip, almond cranberry, pumpkin spice. A lot of stuff is available at Leading Supermarket. Also, we want to say a special hello to GPS Rescue. Now, remember, these people, they're responsible for guarding your crops. Pretty elasticity is craziness in Trinidad. So then you might go on, let's say you're on a construction site and you have a lot of equipment into the millions and somebody going out maybe throw a Molotov cocktail, burn it down, all kind of thing. But they have these people, you can't beat them back. Now, this is not no house security system here. We are talking about agriculture. We're talking about acres and acres and acres. Imagine in the forest, they can secure it for you. Somebody was telling me, I don't want to call the name of the individual, a farmer was mentioning to me that he saw the ad and he said that he had been a victim of pretty larceny for years since he got into farming. We work sometimes. He said, I can't help that. He said, do you know, I hired this company. He said, the money I paid them, this time, I didn't lose anything. They got the persons who've been stealing from the farmer. And he has about 10 acres of land. So you need to call this GPS company, GPS Rescue. Also, I want to say Rami's Pepper Sauce, one of the leading pepper sauce in Trinidad. In fact, there's a number to call for Rami's Pepper Sauce. Make sure and get in contact with them. Place your orders. Also, it's rain. The rain is upon us. Make sure and get in contact with custom canopies and coverings. So let's say you have now, some of you might say, what I'm doing here, get on with the show. I'm not going to get on with the show because we need to say a special hello to our advertisers. I just decided, you know what, let me big them up a little bit. Custom canopies over the window. You have a nice, well designed, well awning and whatnot. Get in contact with them. Also, Sanitec. Remember Sanitec, the biggest company in Trinidad and Tobago with respect to sanitizing hospitals and different ministries and your homes and your business places. Get in contact with Sanitec. Also want to say a special hello to Glass and Cladding. Sometimes these bathrooms in them that the shower enclosure with the glass. Get in contact with Glass and Cladding. Selena's marketing for all your sanitizer and also Brandtech alignment. Make sure you get down to Brandtech. They have a new alignment center. Brandtech introduced its new alignment center. We have this latest technology. What was that? All right. Okay. So Brandtech is going to come with some, in fact, I'm going to get some vouchers for you. So if you win a voucher, you could go get your car line and whatnot. And let's say a special help to Caribbean Safety Products. Also, Arangwe's Alignment Center. Okay, leading alignment shop in Trinidad, also vehicle alignment, wheel balancing, tire sales and service. You got to support these people, and a special hello to Tire Clinic. They are in COUVA, Pleasant Park, Stetton Ultrasound, Stetton Drugs. If you want to get an ultrasound done, instead of you go to the hospital and wait for 10 hours and 15 hours, go straight to Heartland Mall there. You see Stetton Drugs, make your appointment. They have doctors. They have an attachment to Stetton Drugs for ultrasound and so. Okay. Also, I want Racetrack to contact us. Racetrack, that's Andy. And Racetrack, I haven't seen you. So Andy from Racetrack, get in contact with me. I want to say a special hello to Organifi Juices. Make sure and get your Organifi. We're going to get giveaways from next week. To my girl, Bakery Treats. Also, I want to say a special hello to Neo Eyewear. Neo Eyewear presents its luxury eyewear collection. Come and see some of the biggest brands. Get great special and they are in Montrose Main Road also. European Day Spa and Clinic and Wellness Center. So you make sure you get down there, get your facial. If you have a hair loss problem, acne problem, cellulite and scars, psoriasis, eczemas, skin discoloration and more, get in contact with the European Day and Spa. Also Homeland Marketing, make sure, get in contact with them. Also Chic Lisha. Woo! Hard to stop. Oh, Osnack has a wholesale prices. They're selling also the nutrition bars, the wholesale. Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know with respect to, I just want to say a special good evening. Life is, don't ever, as I told somebody, don't limit yourself, Imagine in 2016 when I started, is it October or November I started? November. The 19th, somewhere around there, the 14th. The 9th. Here now. Here now. I had just this in my hand. 2 of this, that's it. 2 ads. I had 2 ads. I had 2 ads. 2 ads. 2 ads. I had Army and extra food. And I want to say a special hello to Army. Remember, you could go to Double Palm, you go to Army Hardware. They all Army group of companies also. Anyhow, some people pay my boy Army with bounce check. Yeah. So tomorrow I'm dealing with that. Don't touch my people. Anytime you see my advertisers, don't mess with my advertisers. You see my partner Army, we'll fall out and think, yeah? He have attitude. But I'm a friend. That's my friend. No, that's really my friend. Well, attitude me now, but he have the worst attitude. But he's a nice, he like Buckley's, he awful, but he works. Watch me, he's a real nice fella. Army, I want to say, I got a picture of Army, but he put up a nice picture. What day was his son's birthday, and we were there, and, you know? Yeah, my real partner, that's my real partner. All right, so just to let you know, today the corona, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached 1,941. 1,000, hand me a mic, please. 1,941. Yeah, 1,941. Yeah, it's really, really bad. Really, really bad. Really, really bad. Yeah, really, really bad. I was chatting with this person here. He's telling me something about corona. Something about, yeah, COVID-19. Yeah. And you need to get in contact with Attorney Gerald Ramdeen. Hi, good evening. This is I.A.N. We're live on national television. How are you feeling today?
Speak to the guy, please. Hold on. Hello?
Yeah, how you going?
Hi, all right.
Are you feeling okay now?
Hello?
Yeah, I want you to encourage persons to be, let them be aware of wearing their masks and sanitizing and whatnot.
Yeah.
How long have you been in quarantine?
Well, since Monday on.
Mm-hmm. When you tested positive?
No, they didn't test me positive.
Yeah,
Princess Tong, they get negative, and then they send me San Fernando, and they take the blood test and in Sando.
Uh-huh.
So we get a result yet.
But you're not well right now?
No.
Oh my, and how old are you?
55.
55. I want you to just relax. I want you to, drink have hot tea and do what you have to do and whatever remedy you're using. And you're going to, this soon shall pass. All right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And how many of you in the house?
2 of us.
Okay. Are you working?
No, well, I can't go no way.
Okay. I will send some stuff for you tomorrow. Okay?
All right. The address is Sun Cross.
No. Don't give me the address. Don't give me the address on TV. Don't do that. All right? I know it's St. Croix. Yeah, but don't give me no address on TV. Don't do that. You understand? And I will send some stuff for you tomorrow. I'll send a voucher for you.
Yeah.
Your relative will collect it. After the show, give me a number for a relative, and they will come down to Extra Food in Chagonas, and they will make a grocery, give you a stimulus voucher, and coming from Crime Watch, and buy some groceries and whatnot, just to sustain you for the time you're home.
All right.
Okay, and I wish you a speedy recovery.
Okay.
Okay, sir. 55 years old, 55 years old. Let's imagine that, 55 years old. It has just gone up to... Way boy, it just went up by 43, so it's 1,984 now. Woo, and one death again. One death again. Please, you all be very careful. So 29 persons died as a result of this coronavirus. We're going to take a fast break. When we come back, ladies and gentlemen, I was just chatting with a guy there, and he, he's not too well. He's not doing well, and he's from the South area. And I spoke to him today, and just to let him know that, sometimes just to let people know that, you are with them. No matter what people have said about me and all the dirty things they have said about me, and, so many people out there just want to destroy me and mash me up. I know that no weapon formed against me will prosper. And you don't know, today, today I just decided to go help some families today. I think about 20 families, give them, these stimulus checks to just help them with groceries and whatnot. But that has nothing to do with crime watch, no shooting, no camera thing. And I just decided to do that from just my personal stuff. You understand? And it's all about helping people. It's all about helping people and making sure, the secret of having is giving. People who give will always have. That's why I was telling even Damien Ling from Ling group of Ling companies, and that this guy is a real giver. He's that's the owner. Well, that's owner of Lings. Lings from South. So we want to say a special hello from him. So, but nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, that it's good when you do good things. You just do good things. You help people. If you're in a position to help. If I'm in a position, maybe I can't buy $1,000 grocery for you, but if I can give you a $300 voucher and say, well, go to Extra Food, buy a voucher for them. You can't support them because they support us. You understand? That go there and maybe let your relative make a little grocery for you. That could still help you and sustain you for a couple of weeks. It could still plug a hole. It could still get some flour from Sheikh Lisha. In fact, we want to start to give out some more flour from Sheikh Lisha that people could still make a bread. Saturday coming, you make 4 bread, and that could last you the whole week, and you could save money from buying all kinds of things. You could have bread and egg, bread and avocados. Sorry, I said zaboka. Bread and avocados, and bread and zaboka. All right, bread and zaboka, and, just to save money, just to save money. But you have to give, you have to learn that, you have to give. And don't matter, and I'm not going to cry down my life, and sometimes don't cry down your life. Don't cry down, just relax yourself. Just better days, and it's whoever is in power, my friend not in power, well, the man here in power, the Prime Minister in power, sorry, Dr. Keith Rowley. How you mean? Oh, but at the end of the day, I just, nobody could determine, and nobody could determine how I live. And if God is for you, who can be against you? And once God is on your side, to live, you will live. We're beaten up. To live, you will live. To eat, you will eat. Just keep giving. The best time to give is the time of farming. Give. I mean, today I felt so good just giving out those vouchers today. About 20-something. I just gave out, and about that and extras, and just give it out. Just give it out to people out there, because there are people who really need help. And as somebody was telling me, there's a person who bought some big-time vehicle recently for $2 million, but somebody wanted help. And he said, I can't help that lady, but all I can give her is $100. And the person told me that they indicated that to keep the $100. Just imagine that. You bought a vehicle for $2 million, but a woman needed her, but you took out $100 from your pocket to give to her. And that's why people like Army will always have also that. They help people. Now, I ain't saying go ask the man for money. Leave that up to me. You understand? I'm a friend. But, but he's always helping somebody, and it's good. Learn to give, learn to do good things. Help people. Help. If you have a garden and you're getting produce and things, give it to your neighbors. Cannot give it away. They don't just say, well, nothing for nobody, and nobody know how I walk and all kind of thing. Because as my good friend today told me something that Judge Ramley was telling me something, he said, Ian, the Lord give it and the Lord take it, and I always remember that. And I said, so true. So just so you can have it today, you don't want to have it tomorrow. So make sure and give. So let's take a fast break.
Tired of choosing between healthy and delicious? Your search is over with the all-new O-Snacks Chewy Granola Bars. Locally made with fresh, wholesome ingredients that taste great and are good for you. An excellent source of fiber, antioxidants, vitamins and minerals. Introducing chocolate chip, pumpkin spice, and almond cranberry. Our bars taste as good as they look, maybe better. O-Snacks Chewy Granola Bars, the healthier choice.
Stop Pray the Last Knee now. Introducing a state-of-the-art solution to safeguarding your assets. Advanced Alert Surveillance. Protecting your agricultural assets. Protecting your construction site assets. Protecting your off-grid and remote assets. We take care of the technical stuff, allowing you peace of mind. Monitor your assets real time. Get instant alerts, high-definition video and audio. Deal with situations immediately. Advanced Alert Surveillance. Email gpsrescue@gmail.com or telephone 675-8000.
Do you know what a good barbecue, grilled fish, a pizza, or a tikka masala have in common? They all taste better with Rami's pepper sauce. Add a little spice and flavor to any dish with Rami Original Spicy, or take it up a notch with the Original Reviver, or bring on the heat with the Original Soak Up Pepper Sauce. For wholesale and retail orders, please call 362-3894. Rami's Pepper Sauce, the perfect blend of flavor.
Selena's Marketing Limited brings you the Dr. Davy and 4+ brands of hand sanitizers. We carry a variety of sizes to suit your needs at the most affordable prices. Call or visit us for info or to order.
Choose among 5 brand new homes in a desirable, peaceful gated community. Mariposa, Maine, conveniently located in Chinchin Road, Cunupia, within close proximity to the airport, public transport, shopping, schools, and much more. This 3-bedroom, fully air-conditioned home comes with every modern convenience, as well as automatic garage and entry gates. For further information, contact 295-7279 today. Your dream home awaits.
Selena's Marketing Limited brings you the Dr. Davy and 4+ brands of hand sanitizers. We carry a variety of sizes to suit your needs at the most affordable prices. Call or visit us for info or to order.
Come on down to Adams Optical, where we offer free comprehensive eye exams with free frames and a 3-month payment plan with no interest. We have a wide selection of frames and shades for everyone, and we also specialize in contact lens examination. We are located at RRM Plaza on High Street, San Fernando, and 91 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Find us on Facebook or visit us in store. Adams Optical.
New Eyewear presents its luxury eyewear collection. Come and see some of the biggest brands in the eyewear industry. Versace, Nike, Nine West, Coach, Michael Kors, Ray-Ban and much more. Get great specials and promos every day. Pre-selected frame with special brand purchases. Get digital customized lenses with nano film anti-glare coatings and transition lenses. Situated 91D Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Call 672-5052 or 390-3196. Conditions apply.
Somebody know tell me that corona. And she said I could put up a picture. I'm not going to do that. She said I could call her name. Her name is Oma. But I'm not going to put up a picture. I don't want to do that. If she wants to put up the picture, I'm not going to do that. Oma, you all right, girl?
Hi.
Yeah, how you feeling? We live on TV, yeah?
Yeah, I'm feeling much better. Plenty better from before. It's been 15 days now. I was tested and everything normal. It's negative. But I'm okay now.
Is there any, I know your daughter Kavita really took care of you, huh?
Yes. I must say thanks to my husband and my daughter. They really take good care of me.
Oma, glad that you weathered the storm, huh? You weathered the storm.
Yes, boy. Thanks for prayers and the hands of my husband and my daughter.
Oma, is there anything you want to tell people out there to be careful? Tell them before we go.
Yes, everybody, they are begging you all, please be careful, sanitize, wear your mask, do whatever it takes to be free of this COVID thing. I don't have the COVID, but I want you all to be very careful out there. It's not easy out there.
But you're breathing okay now?
Yes, I was breathing properly all the time.
All right, Oma, so you'll be good, right?
Yes, Ian, thank you very much.
All right.
Yeah, bye.
Hey, boy. But she's okay now. That's what I tell her, the way all that masks and people that want to hear, let me tell you, people that want to hear who passed away and this and that right now, and people had hot, you know. People had real hot right now. When I tell her hot, I want to say special help to sexy. Sandy Singh, special hello to you. All right? Okay, all relax on your head. Sandy Singh, a special hello to you. I call any woman from Bamboo to find out what's going on with her. Well, let's be real careful out there, you know, like serious. I wonder if they ever pick up this woman, boy.
Your call has been forwarded to
the woman in Bamboo are trying to call you. Answer your phone, God passing. You know, somebody who just mentioned something to me, and it's so true, that, hi Ian, I want to ask a question. When we had the first COVID case in Trinidad, and the government used the HSF money, from the money, they were so caring for the citizens. I want to ask what happened now. Why are they not concerned about the citizens anymore? That's so true. The government is not concerned anymore. It's like you go home now, money done, you go home. You see? You can imagine. So I think it's really happened for the best, you know. You can imagine a new government coming to face this mess, boy. I tell you, watch me, but you know what? Maybe God knows what you're doing, yes? God knows what you're doing. Face your own mess. Whatever you all did in the last 5 years, face it back again. Yeah, some things happen for the best. I really believe that because, you know, money done and everybody go home and quarantine, you know. Go home and quarantine. I'm telling you, go home and quarantine. Look, I hear somebody was telling me some of the recruits, the recruits, one test positive. And they have about 42 already, yeah? Go ahead. Remove that CG bar, please.
Unfortunately, some of our trainees have been showing flu-like symptoms from the police training academy. We have about 40, 42, but so far as I'm aware, as at this time, only one has tested positive. We have them isolated or quarantined in a safe place away from the academy with all the necessary attending medical professionals dealing with that. And every week.
You know, and You know, Commissioner Gary Griffith made a good point yesterday when he said, what sense you're going to lock up people for not wearing a mask if you know they don't have money to buy one? I know you're going to lock up a child, and how are you going to charge the guardian or the parent? Remember the government said, well, if a child over 8 doesn't have on a mask, well, the guardian or the parent could be charged. But will be charged. But how come you, I mean, if you don't have money to buy a mask, you don't have a mask. It makes a lot of sense. Well, the Alsing say cut a jersey and make one, but he was the same man saying mask is not necessary. You understand? He was the same man saying mask is not necessary. So today the exercise was carried out in Port of Spain. In fact, the TTPS has started to distribute masks. Just photographs, watch. Really, really good, huh? Really, really, really good. Really good. But at least that somebody's trying, somebody's doing something positive. In fact, I have to call Carissa from Carissa's Embroidery and see if we can get some Crime Watch masks done also to give away. Yes, some more masks. So I have to get in contact with Carissa Embroidery. Carissa could do some crazy embroidery work, like super, super, super. She's super great, Carissa in Embroidery. Also, just so. Former leader of the Independent Liberal Party, ILP, and football executive Jack Warner was tested positive for COVID-19. Warner is currently hospitalized at a state institution receiving treatment for the deadly virus. I wish him all the best, Mr. Warner. I wish you all the best, sir. And just be strong, and our prayers are with you. And as I was mentioning to someone a couple of days ago, Mr. Warner never tell me my eye black, but today, I tell you, Warner is a good guy. Yeah? Warner is a super great guy. Warner don't pass me straight. Watch me. I remember when I was opening here, Warner come to the doubles right there, and Warner big right. Warner is a good guy. I remember a couple of years ago, I went to do an interview with him up by his office in where he has his office in, that's where? Makoya? Aruka. And he said, Mr. Allen, sartorial elegance. Look at the guy, sartorial. He was looking at my suit and I said, okay. And that word stuck on me, you know, sartorial elegance. And also, ladies and gentlemen, Commissioner Gary Griffith said there have been a 25% reduction in almost every violent crime in the country, with 80 less homicides than last year. Speaking at the TTPS media conference on Wednesday, Griffith said the TTPS has solved more murders in the first 5 months of this year compared to all last year.
In fact, this year, there's been a 25% plus reduction in almost every violent crime in this country. There are 80 less homicides than last year. We have solved more murders in the first 5 months of this year than all of last year.
Also, prison officers were able to quickly apprehend and remand yard prisoner who tried to escape from the hospital on Wednesday night. A prisoner who was being housed at the remand yard prison Aruka, awaiting trial for murder, complained about being unwell. He was taken to Eric Williams Medical Science Complex in Mount Hope for treatment. While being treated around, he saw an opportunity to escape and made the dash for freedom. However, this was short-lived, as his attempt was foiled by alert and quick-thinking prison officers on duty. Great. Also, ladies and gentlemen, this incident happened about an hour ago before circulating via social media that there had been an escape at the Youth Transformation Rehabilitation Center. However, their reports were false. So there's a video going around saying that somebody escaped. In a statement, Commissioner of Prison Dennis Pulcham condemned the mischievous and damaging circulation of misinformation and said everyone residing at the center is accounted for. So remember, I'm sure you all know Dennis Pulcham, the Commissioner of Prison. He's a super great guy. There's a video circulating that people escaped, that somebody escaped from the Youth Transformation Rehabilitation Center. So that's a lie. Also, I'm hearing about a prison officer was caught attempting to smuggle contraband in attempt on a maximum prison. Boy, you look at that, don't want to self, boy. In a combined effort between the prison authorities and the Aruka CID, prison officer was subjected to surgery. Officer who had 23 years of service was arrested around 9 p.m. after he was found to be carrying 1,000 cigarettes, 2 scales, 2 cellular phones, and an electronic item. And you know what's the next part of it? I know the man, you know. I know the man, you know. I know the man, you know. Boy, look at really let down on yourself, yes? I know the man real good, you know. I think I saw him when, boy? When I saw this man, I think I saw this man before I went to Miami. Sometime between, I think in February month I saw him. And he was telling me about a partner I know, somebody who I know is hang out with him real good. This person and him is real hang out and thing. I was just asking him, hey, how you going, boy? How things and things. But I know him now. I know him for a couple of years well. You understand? Hang out with them and thing. But not like personal thing. Remember my circle is very small, yeah? If I tell your friends on my hand, I could check friends on this hand. But, hey, boy, that's what I tell you, you know. Your name is everything, yeah? And sometimes, as much as sometimes you might face challenging times, doing wrong to move up will come back to haunt you. It will come back to haunt you. It will come back to haunt you. And that is why sometimes there's no excuse. Well, when you stand before the magistrate, well, you don't have a loan to pay, or this to pay, or that to pay. That don't give you the right to buy gun. That don't give you the right to sell cocaine. That don't give you the right to sell drugs. That don't give you the right to sell to make attempts to carry contraband into the prison. And it's shameful. It's a shameful act. And I'm very, very disappointed in you. Very, very disappointed. That's what I tell people, you know. People can call me all kind of thing, you know. People say all kind of thing about people. Listen to me, I could open that line for 100 times, and nobody could ever say, I.A.N. Allen take my money, and I.A.N. Allen is a thief, you know. No, and I.A.N. Allen is a thief. Nobody can say that, you know. Nobody can say I.A.N. Allen is a con man, you know. They can say all kind of thing about me. All kind of thing people say about me. But remember, your name is everything. Your name is everything. Your name is everything. Sometimes when you see government officials, people in racketing, it's just shameful, boy. It's shameful. You are a big government official thieving and making money and cutting deal, and they still lock up all your tail. That way no police come at me for no racketing. I never thief nobody money. I never do no racketing, you know, to move up on everything that I've acquired in my life. I have worked hard and decent and work really hard for it. And that is why children out there, don't steal, don't take up what is not yours. Don't do that. A life of crime will never pay. Never pay. It will never pay. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Central Division officers arrested 2 men for having high-powered rifles and assorted rounds of ammunition in Cunupia early Wednesday morning. Acting on intelligence gathered, members of Central Division Anti-Gang Unit searched an apartment at Lutchman Gardens in Cunupia at around 5:10 a.m. yesterday. Officers found and seized the following: 1 Smith & Wesson M&P AR-15 war, 1 AR-15 upper receiver, 1 AR-15 stock, 3 AR-15 magazine, 3 Glock magazine, 1 1.380 magazine, 1 assortment of gun components, ammunition, and cash. Huh. Hey, hold on. I need to call Senator, former Senator Mr. Ramdeen. Remember, he was telling us yesterday about what's going on with respect to people who have been deported, yeah, and their children who are currently incarcerated with their mothers in Chagaramas. It's a hush-hush thing. He was telling us about it, and I ran out of time.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Mr. Ramdeen, Attorney Ramdeen, this is your good friend, I.A.N. Allen, least of the apostle. Least of the apostle, yeah? I am least of the apostle.
I wouldn't say that.
Mr. Ramdeen, we are live on national television. I want you to continue what you were telling me yesterday with respect to what's going on in Chaguaramas. If there are children being currently incarcerated with their parents.
Well, as I indicated to you yesterday, Mr. Allen, the Ministry of National Security has gone about the deportation of the Venezuelans throughout the country, not only at Chaguaramas, but throughout the country, and has started issuing, the Minister of National Security has started issuing deportation orders to the said Venezuelans who they had encouraged to come and granted an amnesty to them. Some of them have settled here with their families, earning an honest living and giving it. But most people know, doing a hard day's work. But at the end of the day, the government, and through the Minister and the Ministry of National Security, has now started a deportation process whereby families are being broken up, children are being separated.
Hold on, Mr. Attorney Ramdeen. These are the same people that they brought, that they are allowed to stay in Trinidad?
These are people who are registered with the Living Waters
Registered?
community.
Hold on. So what you are saying, people who are registered with Living Waters and whatnot, they are Stuart Young, and he's now sending back these people and separating father from mother and whatnot?
Correct. Children, 1-year-old, 3-year-old, 5-year-old. There are people who are still incarcerated, and you will know very well about this, Mr. Allen. There are a number of people who were taken from Palo Seco in certain raids by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, and they gave them the quarantine orders for 14 days. And now 20 odd days has passed, and they remain incarcerated down at Chaguaramas after the period of time for which they could be held under the quarantine orders has long expired.
Oh, the CMO turned police too?
Well, you know, they now...
Yeah, the CMO turned police too?
Yeah, well, you know, you say you describe him as the now.
Sorry. Boy, I tell you, if you say anything about them, they're gunning for you now, and everybody get bright, you know. They're big times, you know. So now you see, now I'm glad what you're saying, because now you're hearing that after, I mean, they tell you quarantine for X amount of time. So you have Venezuelans quarantine, you don't want to release them. Now you have children who are locked up, who are, I mean, confined. And you have little children. What craziness is this? And you give them documents to stay here?
And what we have had situations where we have represented people before the courts in the last 2 weeks, Stalin, where mothers have been separated from their children because while the mothers are at work, the police come to the apartment and the different places throughout Trinidad and take up the aunt, the uncle with the children, not even asking where the parents are, and incarcerate the children with aunt and uncle.
So you are telling me it have mothers outside crying outside and the children, the little babies locked up?
I've witnessed that myself, Mr. Allen. I've witnessed that myself.
The same people that they tell to stay in Trinidad?
Correct. But what I can say is that these matters have been dealt with very expeditiously by the judiciary, and once these matters come before the courts have released those children immediately, because the courts understand very carefully the rights that are being infringed by the state on a daily basis. And don't forget, Mr. Allen, these people who have overstayed, who have passed those 14 days, who have been incarcerated for 29, sometimes over a month now, somebody has to pay for the unlawful incarceration of these people.
Huh. So that's going to cost the state now?
It's going to cost the state millions, I can tell you that.
You're hearing? Wait, because no, recently you and your chambers were able to get a couple of them off.
Well, we've done 41 in the last 2 weeks. The state has lost all 41.
The state lost all 41 cases?
41 out of 41. In some
41
cases,
out of 41?
In one particular case, on one particular day, a Saturday, about a week ago, on one Saturday, senior counsel and 4 lawyers briefed on behalf of the state to defend that.
And they lost it?
41 out of 41, Mr. Allen. You know, I strike like you. I don't miss.
You're good for my ego, you know. You're good for my ego, you know, but it's serious, boy. It's real. That thing terrible. So what's Stuart Young saying? But what about people?
And it is going to continue, because these people understand when you bring them within the borders of Trinidad and Tobago, they are guaranteed the same constitutional rights as citizens of this country. And you cannot go throughout the country, right, as though we are in a state of emergency and break into people's places, lock them up, carry them in police stations, have them there detained on the floor, breastfeeding the child for more than a month with a sheet blocking them off from the police officers. And the police officers, and let me tell you this, Mr. Allen, the police officers in some of these police stations call our offices and tell us, please do something to help these people because we can't keep them here any longer. And they have no right to be there.
Mr. Ramdeen, is there anything that we could do to send, if these people are currently incarcerated, is there anything we could do to send food stuff for them and whatnot, whatever we could send for them to eat or anything?
Their families are trying their best to do as best as they can. These people, when they are released, Mr. Allen, sometimes it would be good for your camera crew to be down at Chagrama to see the tears that flow from the mothers when they go down there to collect their children after being incarcerated for almost 2 weeks, sometimes 3 weeks. They haven't seen their child. 1 year old, 2 year old, 3 year old, right?
But you can lock up a child, how you can lock up somebody's child and the mother outside and lock them up with the auntie?
Well, there is no bounds to the unlawfulness that goes on in this country, Mr. Allen, as you know that. Especially when it's being perpetrated on behalf of the state.
That's sad, Mr. Ramdeen.
But there are good people out there. The Living Waters community is doing an
the Living Waters community are great people.
Right?
I
the
support
United
them.
Nations Commissioner for Human Rights Office that is located in Trinidad is doing an excellent job in trying to look after these persons. You saw what happened to one of the Venezuelans a few weeks ago when she was sexually assaulted in very, very, very sad circumstances. But at the end of the day, there are charitable groups who have formed themselves into organizations throughout the country, and they are all working together to ensure that these persons, these citizens of the Bolivian Republic of Venezuela, are not taken advantage of by the authorities in Trinidad.
Mr. Ramdeen, is there I'll call you after the show that maybe you can put me onto someone where we can maybe give some food items and little clothes and whatnot to those who are incarcerated, the Venezuelans and them, the children.
I'm sure they will be very grateful for that.
See how I could help. See how I could give them maybe cans of juice and milk and whatnot.
Yeah, they will be very grateful for that assistance, and that helping hand will go a long way to them because these are people, as you know, and as the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago know, the reason why the Venezuelans are employed throughout the country, north, south, east, and west, because they work very hard, they give you an honest day's work, and they've come here to try and make a living, honest living, to look after their families. We released 21 people from Penal Police Station, and when we released them, man, woman, and child was in tears. You know why? Because they say they didn't expect that when they came here, they would end up in a worse off position than what they live in Venezuela, because all they came here to do was to find a better opportunity to send a little bit of money back home to their families and their children.
Mr. Ramdeen, I'll tell you something. It's no different. So we having family, and everybody in Trinidad have family up in America and Canada who legal, who working day and night for a good life to save money and come back here. It's no difference. It's no difference. And we wouldn't like our families up there who are illegal to get locked up. I'll tell you that.
And you know this, Mr. Allen. What you don't like for yourself, you mustn't give to anybody.
Amen, Mr. Ramdeen. Amen. Well, Mr. Ramdeen, God be with you. Lord hear us. Lord graciously hear us. You be good.
Lord graciously hear us, Mr. Allen. Keep well, keep up the good work, and we'll talk after the program.
Thank you. Well, you hear it right there, you hear it. Yeah, Bacchanal now, they bring them here, they register everybody. When they realize they couldn't pull it off with the voting thing. Is that voting thing, and you know that? When they realize they couldn't pull it off with the voting thing. When they realize they couldn't pull it off with the voting thing. No, you want to get rid of them. You're locking up child, mother, auntie, grandmother. They're going in the house, lock up everybody, carry them down Shagaramas, bring the little baby too, bring that little one, the little child crying with the pacifier in his mouth, crying, mama, mother gone to work, come back, nobody there. 2 or 3 weeks gone now, she can't get to see the little child. Lock up, courtesy, Stuart Young. And the Ministry and the Ministry of Health, that you have to quarantine them. 21 days now, no results. But don't worry. ladies and gentlemen, those of you who want to drop items to my studio, or let's send some stuff for them. Let's send some stuff for them. Let's send some stuff for them. If you want to donate and whatnot, there's an account number on your screen there. Go to any First Citizen Bank tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Go to any First Citizen Bank and see what you can do. Get in contact with me. Maybe we could get food stuff. Take it to different locations where these people are and see what we can do and really help them out. Like really help them out. And those Spanish people who are looking on right now, who understand understand English poquito, get in contact with me. Send me a WhatsApp. All right, and let's see what I will do, what we can do to help you all. Because let me tell you something. Today for you, tomorrow it could be for us. You never know. This is Trinidad. Let's take a break.
Build collagen, hydrate and nourish your skin with Organifi Gold. This 100% vegan superfood with 13 ingredients aids in the production and maintenance of collagen, resulting in more youthful, clear glow. Aloe vera, coconut water, camu fruit and pomegranate are some of the ingredients which hydrate your skin and produce collagen. Available at pharmacies nationwide, or contact Gradient Health and Fitness, the sole distributor for Organifi in TNT today.
Don't let the sun stop your fun or the rain ruin your day. Get complete coverage from Custom Canopies and Coverings. Our team of highly qualified experts will have you covered. We fabricate, install and refurbish both residential and commercial awnings. We work around the clock to ensure the job gets done with 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Call us in Trinidad at 293-6142 or 463-7429 and in Tobago at 282-1068 or visit our website.
Mahalakshmi Astrology Center, top of High Street, San Fernando, presents Pandit Abhinav, expert in solving all your problems: love, marriage, relationships, job, health, finances, spiritual problems, addiction, and anything else. Get rid of all black magic, voodoo, obeah, evil spirits, jealousy, and negativity. Expert in bringing back your loved ones within days. Get permanent solutions for all your problems. Satisfaction guaranteed. Call 391-1133. I repeat, 391-1133.
Flame Express introduces the new everyday meals. Try our delicious choices, $29 each. Don't give up great taste during the pandemic. Sink your teeth into affordable quality meals. Calling and place your order, takeaway, or get us on the new Food Drop app. Available 3 locations: Extra Foods Compound Arima, Center Point Mall Chabones, and corner Henry Street and EMR St. Augustine.
Choose among 5 brand new homes in a desirable, peaceful gated community. Mariposa, Maine, conveniently located in Chinchin Road, Cunupia, within close proximity to the airport, public transport, shopping, schools, and much more. This 3-bedroom, fully air-conditioned home comes with every modern convenience, as well as automatic garage and entry gates. For further information, contact 295-7279 today. Your dream home awaits.
Selena's Marketing Limited brings you the Dr. Davy and 4+ brands of hand sanitizers. We carry a variety of sizes to suit your needs at the most affordable prices. Call or visit us for info or to order.
The Wellness Center introduces the Superfricator. It instantly removes skin growths and irregularities like skin tags, age spots, ring flesh, and spots from the face and body. Using non-surgical procedures, the Wellness Center can instantly lift the face, bust, arms, and legs, treat psoriasis and dermatitis, remove puffy dark eye circles, double chin, wrinkles, and even restore bald, thinning hair. Call Mrs. Bagan, a qualified medical esthetician with over 30 years of experience, for a microscopic consultation. Call 673-7418.
breaking news. A man who was discharged from the hospital on Friday, he lives in Devon, was tested positive. He was discharged from COUVA hospital last week, Friday, sent home. I don't know, all I know, he was tested positive. He passed away a short while ago. He was discharged from the hospital. Just imagine that. Discharged from the hospital. 60, he's about 60 from Endeavour. Really, really sad. The death toll went up. Also, they're not telling you that the ambulance come by the Agriculture Ministry, right by the Nagar there, with police and pick up people there today. Yeah? So why it is when people test positive in a business place, they're not closing the business place? But don't beat up. Don't beat up. And I want to say a special hello. And I'm going to run an ad for that girl, you know. She sells corn right opposite the Nagar. You know her? Corn girl. I don't want her name. I call her corn girl. Boy, that girl, today I watched that girl, rain falling, and that girl turning the corn like that. And you know, she's selling corn since I don't know when. Her grandmother used to sell corn across when they now started to build the highway. I remember as a little boy, we live in a little board house. My aunt and them used to go out, walk out right at track mark, and those days they had laundry, a company called Laundry, right at track mark there. And they used to buy corn from the grandmother. I was a little fella. And today the little girl selling corn right opposite the Nagar. Really nice girl. That girl is working real hard. She put on a sweater. She have a little blue tarpaulin. I want to do an art for her. And you know what? And in fact, I am in charge of the advertising department. I'll do an art for her for free to promote her business. Nah, I watch that girl today and I bought corn from her. I didn't take the change. And when I go there, I leave all the change there. If it's a 50 or 100, leave it. That girl, people really trying, you know, really trying. And she's proud. And it has so much woman out there, so much pride. I can't do this, I can't. But the girl working, and she's working for honest bread. And today I tip my hat. Yeah. In fact, I hear about a murder that took place in Palo Seco yesterday, Sean Ramrup. He was found shot dead yesterday. Around 5 a.m. yesterday. That is all we have right now. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a special happy birthday to one of our staff researchers here, Nalini Babulal. All right, we want to say a special happy birthday to her. Wish her all the best. Tomorrow we'll buy food for you. We'll call Flame and buy food for you. All right? Tomorrow we'll do that. Also, 2 men who face a charge, who face Shoguna's magistrate today charged in connection with the recent multi-million-dollar drug bust in Charleville district have been denied bail. 56-year-old Selvin Matthews. Wait. Let me hold on. This is the drug bust in Charleville. Selvin Matthews of Chinchin Road, Kunupi, and 37-year-old I.A.N. Anderson of Vista Bella Sam's. Now, they were charged on Wednesday, the 2nd of September, by Corporal Stevenson of Northern Division Gang Investigation Unit. On Wednesday, officers of Central Intelligence Bureau, Northern Division Gang Unit, the Interagency Task Force IATF, with support from officers of the Customs and Excise Department, Port Security, intercepted a container at Colahal Road, Charleville. So the container, the drug bus, ladies and gentlemen, 2 men, 56-year-old Selvin Matthews of Chinchin Road and 37-year-old I.A.N. Anderson, have been denied bail. 2 men were expected to appear in the Princeton magistrate, charged with possession of marijuana for the purpose of trafficking. 2 men. Also, 44-year-old man from Darby was arrested during an anti-crime exercise conducted in Northern Division on Tuesday. With a plastic bag containing some stuff and whatnot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I know it had flood all over. I can't show you all that right now. Time gone. This is Ian Allen. This is Crime Watch. I try my best to put it here. WhatsApp me on 2944081. I need some hampers. I need some groceries. Try and do something good. Call me. WhatsApp me on 294. Let me see where you're going to give. Don't beat up. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there